I called Kelly, told her everything. She was silent for a long time, then started crying. So I'm not adopted. I'm Swiss, and my adoptive parents are actually my biological parents who just got me back late. Yeah, I said, and you are not my half-sister. We're twins. I need to talk to my parents, she said, her voice hollow. I need to hear this from them. We hung up. I sat in the parking lot for an hour, just trying to process everything. The next day, Kelly called me back. She was furious. They confirmed it, everything you said, and they're mad at me for digging into the past and opening old wounds. They said I should have left it alone. Over the next few weeks, everything spiraled. Kelly confronted her parents more aggressively. Their relationship imploded. She told them she felt betrayed, that her whole life was a lie, that they'd stolen 18 months from her real family. And they said they were following legal advice and doing what was best for everyone. My parents were devastated that the secret was out. My mom kept crying and asking why I couldn't just let sleeping dogs lie. My dad stopped talking to me entirely for 2 weeks. Kelly and I started meeting regularly, trying to figure out our relationship. We're twins, but wouldn't grow up together. We're strangers who share DNA. It's bizarre and painful and confusing. But then Kelly said something that made my blood run cold. I want answers from the hospital, she said. I want to know how this happened. I want to know who was responsible. Kelly, this was 30 years ago, I said. Everyone involved probably doesn't even work there anymore. I don't care, she said. Someone needs to be held accountable. Against my advice, she hired a lawyer and started making inquiries with St. Mary's Hospital. And that's when everything got so much worse. Last week, Kelly called me hysterical. You need to sit down right now. What happened? The hospital finally sent over records, she said. And there's something really wrong. Wrong how? The nurse who came forward about the switch? Her name was Margaret Chen. She worked in the maternity ward from 1988 to 1994. Okay. He didn't just report one switch. She reported multiple switches. Over years. The hospital covered it up, paid settlements to the families involved, and sealed everything. I felt cold all over. Multiple switches? How many? They won't say exactly. But in the internal investigation documents, there are references to systematic irregularities in infant identification protocols from 1987 to 1994. My God. It gets worse, Kelly said, her voice shaking. Margaret Chen didn't come forward because she felt guilty. She came forward because she was fired. The hospital found out what she was doing and fired her, but they didn't report her to authorities. They just covered it up and paid off families quietly to avoid scandal. What was she doing? Kelly's voice dropped to a whisper. I think she was switching babies on purpose. I think there are dozens, maybe hundreds of families out there who have the wrong kids and don't even know it. I couldn't speak. My throat became dry. The words won't come out.